You all are well and fine? Okay children, you are well. Okay? Take care of your health children. Today we are going to learn 7th class social studies chapter 9. Name of the chapter is production in a factory, a paper mill. Okay, so rest of the part we will going to study in this session. So now today we will learn in this part, in this session from this chapter, working batches, working hours and shifts, selling the paper, working in paper mill. Who owns the paper mill? These are topics we are going to learn in this session from this 9th chapter. Okay na? So working batches will see the paper in the form of rolls and sheets is preserved in godowns. Each roll is labeled with a batch or lot number. Weight it's extra. What is a batch? When a lorry load of wood is brought into the factory, the entire quantity of wood is given a batch number. This batch is then sent to different sections, one after other. Raw material of one batch would be proceeded together at each stage. For example, when batch number 201 is being cut into small pieces, similarly, the previous batch number 200 would be in the section for making pulp and batch number 199 would be in the spreading section and so on. So it would be sent to the next session and batch number 202 would come up for cutting into pieces. So this is the batch number sending for the another process into the paper mill. Papers produced in one batch would have the same inputs and processing, so their quality will be the same. The batch system allows a factory to produce continuously throughout the day. It also allows the managers to trace any mistake in the product by checking what went wrong with a particular batch. So the batches are giving the batches is very easy to supervise the work. If anything goes wrong into the process, they can easily check out through the batch numbers. So again I am calling Afrin here. Come and read working hours and shifts from the page number 89. Don't drag your words. Okay? Louderly, clearly, and you sometimes you have to look at your friends also, okay? While reading. Come on, start. Louder.
Working hours and shifts. This paper mill runs 24 hours a day. The workers work in 3 shifts of 8 hours. Each day are A, B and C. Shifts in each shift, about 800 to 900 workers are at work. A shift 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. B shift 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. C shift 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Night shift workers get a special allowance. Workers change their shift. Cyclically, workers of each shift have to move from A shift to B and then to C every week. There is also a general shift for the administrative staff from 9:32 a.m. to 5 p.m. Administrative staff look after the management, accounts, trade and sales of the product and workers' welfare activities, etc. Selling the paper. This paper mill has marketing depots, different sites. It also sells paper to other countries such as Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Nepal, Malaysia, Singapore, Nigeria and South Africa. The paper is sold through these depots. Develop railways and roadways. Make it easy to transport wood and paper to and from the mill. Working in paper mill. A factory employs a large number of workers of different kinds. Some work on of electrical fittings, some help in transporting the materials, etc. Some of them are highly qualified engineers, while others may have education from ITI and polytechnic colleges. Still others may be illiterate doing manual work like cleaning a factory. A factory also employs people on different terms and conditions. Some are regular permanent workers of a factory, while some others may be employed as casual workers when the need arises. Still others are employed as contract workers. Let us look at this in detail. Suraj is a permanent worker in the paper mill, permanent paper mill. You can see him in his uniform, blue shirt and khaki pant in the pressing section. He has been working in this mill for more than 10 years and gets a salary rupees 15,000 per month. As a regular employee, he gets a number of benefits like provident fund that will be paid to him when he retires from service, medical insurance, etc. In addition, if for any reason his employment is terminated or he cannot work due to an accident, he will be paid a compensation by the factory. He will also get an increment in salary every year. Increment in salary every year. If he or his family members become sick, he takes them to nearby employees state insurance ESI dispensary and gets medicines free of cost. He pays a small amount and the paper mills pay some amount for availing this facility. Suraj gets regular holidays, one day every week on festivals and some additional leave. He is also given allowances to buy the uniform and get it washed in due course. Suraj gets bonus too, an additional amount paid to workers when the paper mill earns profits. There are about 1,500 such permanent workers in the mill. Chandu is not a permanent worker, but he comes daily and works in the factory. He is a contract laborer. He is also asked to help in unloading the trucks or in packing and loading the paper. Last year, a labor contractor came to his village in Maharashtra and promised him a job in this mill. Workers like Chandu are paid a lower salary than permanent workers, about rupees 8,000 a month. They do not get allowances, medical help, bonus and paid holidays. However, they get work throughout the year and may become permanent workers after 2 or 3 years. The women who work in this factory usually clean the floors or paste labels and on the paper packets. Tara is working as a casual worker in this factory. Workers who are employed on and off are called casual workers. Tara comes every morning to the factory to see if there is work. Usually they employ her for 4 or 5 days in a week to clean the floors or the factory. In the section where wood is chipped, there is a lot of wood. Dust and chips are all over the floor. All this has to be cleaned and the machines are to be dusted properly. She is paid about ₹100 to 150 on a daily basis. Through applicable to permanent workers like Suraj.
Yes. Now see, when you are reading, look at that your friends also. Okay. So you have to read louder. This time you wrote slowly. Okay. So I will explain this. Okay. Afterwards you read. Okay, now. Thank you, friend. Okay. Next here, working hours and shifts in a paper mill. A shift, B shift, and C shift. There are three shifts. The workers have to work into the paper mill. A shift will be start from the. It begins with 6 a.m. in the morning to 2 p.m. and B shift will begin 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. and C shift will begin 10 p.m. to 6 p.m. and this is called the night shift only. Okay, and night shifts also will be there. So the paper mill workers are working in the 4 shifts. Night shift workers get a special allowances. Those are working in the night shift, they will get the special allowances. Workers can change their shifts. Workers of each shift have to move from A shift to B shift, B shift to C shift, and some also have to work into the night shifts, and those are working in the night shifts into the paper mill. They will get the special allowances. Selling the paper. This paper mill has marketing depots in different cities. These paper mills have the marketing depots in the different cities. It also sells paper to other countries such as Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Nepal, Malaysia, Singapore, Nigeria and South Africa. Okay, these many countries they are selling the paper, children. The paper is sold through these depots. So these paper mills having the different paper selling depots in the different cities, and through these depots they are selling the paper to the different countries. Developed railways and roadways make it easy to transport wood and paper to and from the mill. So transportation, roadways and railways are making easiest transport to the supply raw material or to sell the paper process to the paper mills. Here they given one figure number social studies. Okay, they get wood is brought into the mill. Wood is cut into small chips. Liquid wood pulp is cleaned and color are added. Then pressing, roll and finishing. So they given here one chart, children, like this. Okay, so they give drawn. Okay, 7. They told the paper making process. They shown like this. You also write here. So what you will write is fill in the blanks in the flow chart given below. You have to. So I write the question like this. Okay, fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks in the flow chart. In the flow chart given below. In the flow chart given below. Okay. So the blanks are given here. Again, so we have to fill the blanks. First is wood is brought into the mill. Wood is brought. Wood is brought into the mill. Okay. Wood is cut into small chips. Wood is cut into small chips. Next is liquid wood pulp is cleaned. Liquid wood pulp is cleaned. Cleaned and color are added. And color are added. Okay, so next is pressing, rolling and finishing. Pressing, rolling, pressing, rolling and finishing. Okay, so these blanks we have to fill. They told you. So write like this. Now this you have to draw in your classwork. Okay. Mixing of chemicals right here. Mixing of chemicals. Mixing of chemicals to wood to prepare wood pulp. To wood to prepare wood pulp. Okay. So here you have to write paper is spread on the thin screens. Paper is spread. S-P-R-E-A-D. Spread on thin screens. Thin screens. Over a cylinder. To set uniform width. Length and thickness. Okay. Width, length and thickness. Here what you have write? Paper is spread on thin screens over a cylinder to set uniform width, length and thickness. It is not clear, so don't confuse. You have to open your study material page number 176. There they given you this flow chart. You can write from the study material page number 176 also. Okay. So next you have write here last. Paper is cut in the cutting machine. Paper is cut in the cutting machine. Paper is cut in the cutting machine. according to size, according to yes, according to size and made into rolls and made into rolls. Okay na? So I told you if this flow chart is not clear on the blackboard, children, so you should not confuse. Open and keep in front of you the study material page number 176. You can draw from the seeing into the your study material in the classwork. So I am giving time. You have to do it then. I think drawing completed. Okay. So it is remain. Afterwards you can complete from looking into the study material. So further part what is here? They tell here working in paper mill. What the facilities will get to the employment here they told, and they given one. Okay, Suraj, a permanent worker, a paper mill permanent worker. What the facilities he is getting? They told here. So permanent worker name is Suraj. Okay. And he has been working in this mill from more than 10 years and he is getting salary of rupees 15,000 per month. A regular employee, he gets a number of benefits like provident funds and medical insurance, and he is getting that ESI facilities also. Okay, so what is the ESI facilities? Dispensaries and gets medicines from free cost. From the ESI dispensaries, they are getting the free cost of medicines from there, and he pays a small amount and the paper mill pay some amount for availing the facilities, and these are facilities availing the facilities for the worker. The paper mill is paying some amount and worker is paying some amount. One day every week on festivals and some additional leaves, he is also given allowance. Okay, so festivals or one day, okay, one day a week, weekly one leave they will give to the worker, paper mill worker, and festivals also they are giving the leave to the workers. Okay, in additional what more there are about 1800 such permanent workers in the mill. So paper mill permanent worker is getting the some benefits, provident funds, ESI medical facilities. So this ESI dispensaries will give the medicines and treatment of free of cost to these employees. For this the employee has to pay small amount to these ESI hospitals, and the company will be pay some amount, small type of amount. Like that, these workers are getting the leaves. Weekly one leave they are getting, weekly one holiday they are getting for resting purpose, and on the festival also they are getting the holidays. So like this 1800 permanent workers are working into the paper mill. Okay, so another they told here Chandu is not a permanent work. He is a contract based worker in this paper mill. And the contract based workers, what the benefits they are getting? They told here, see. So Chandu are paid a lower salary than permanent worker. Okay, this Chandu is a contract based worker. He is working through the contractor. So comparing to the permanent worker, Chandu is getting the lower salary. He is getting only 800 salary per month, and they do not get allowances, medical help, bonus, and paid holidays. And these contract based workers are not getting medical allowances, okay, medical help or allowances, any allowances, medical help, bonus will be not get this contract based workers as the permanent workers are getting there. Okay, they get work throughout the year and may become permanent workers after 2 or 3 years. So like this they have to work 2 years at least contract based, and then they will be settle in their company permanent basis. The women who work in this factory usually clean the floors and paste labels on the paper packets. Okay, Tara is working as a casual worker in the factory, who are employed on of are called casual workers. So these are not these women are not permanent workers, casual workers. When work will be there, they will call the company will be called these workers. So these workers are called the casual workers. Okay, and they will clean the floors and paste labels and that paper packs. So this is the procedure of the paper mill worker, children. Okay, now the next topic is who owns the paper mill? Who owns the paper mill? The mill does not have a single owner. Some people got together to form a company which owns this mill. These people invested large amounts of money and also borrowed money from the banks to set up this factory. They appoint the managers, other administrative staff and regular employees. The workers, managers and administrative staff are paid salaries but not the owners. The owners share among us themselves whatever money is left after paying wages and other costs of running this paper mill. That is, they get all the profits from the factory. They also bear the losses if any. So who is the owner? Okay, owners are different. Those are having the financial power. Like this 3 or 4 members coming together and they are investing the money for the paper mill, and they are appointing managers, supervisors, employees, laborers. They are appointing, and through this administrative system, managers, supervisors and laborers, the work will be done into the paper mill. And these are the paid salaries. These all are posted are the paid salaries. They are not the owners. The owners are the different. They are the managing bodies. 3 or 4 members coming together and they are investing, and they are only getting the benefits of the paper mill, and they are also bearing the losses of paper mill. Okay, na? So here we completed the 9th chapter of 7th class. What is the name of the chapter? Production in a factory or paper mill. We have completed successfully here. So now it's time for the Sakshi, children. So write your Sakshi like this. So Sakshi write like this, children. Sakshi, subject, social studies, class 9th class is 7th class, and homework is learn and write all question and answer. answers from lesson 9 in classwork as homework one time and here PS and TS. So children, do the given work in a time and send it to the given school mail ID in a time, children. Don't keep any pending works, okay na? So we will meet with another lesson in another session. Until then, bye bye children.